Welcome to Kinesiology. Steve here. The study of kinesiology, the study of incentives, invented by this idiot. 10, 20 years in the making. Here we go. You clicked on this title. Shapiro versus Destiny. It's like a Frazier versus Ali. Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Tyson versus Buster, I don't know. So when I saw it on my feed, I thought, wow, it actually happened. I didn't even know it was even on the cards that Shapiro and Destiny even thought about each other. Sorry, child, we'll go this way without the sun in our eyes. Yes. Is that a little bit better? Eager, bang, and it was on a podcast that I listened to it, and it didn't disappoint. It disappointed as in, it wasn't a slugfest. But when you get two people with extraordinary IQs, with at least some degree of being humble, you will get some fruitful discussion. Epistemic humility, yes, the whole humble thing, listening to people's arguments and not railroading, not talking past each other too much. I did a live commentary on another my main channel where I can do live stuff because it got more than 50 subs, right? So I was wrong on talking past each other. They didn't talk past each other much. There was a little bit. It's hard to not talk past each other when you guys are supposed to, when there's a lefty and a righty talking together. And just by having someone that's on the right and on the left and the right, which are talking together, even that is a rarity. Not just a rarity, it doesn't happen. And if it does happen, it's usually just a slug. It's one of those bouts that I mentioned earlier. So when you get two leaders in their side of the fence, go at it with high IQs, and to not see each other as an emotional person, there was quite a bit of decorum. They were well reserved. They were probably too nice. Is it possible to be too nice in a philosophical / political type argument? So I'm just going to pass here. Bear with me. Morning. And I will declare who won this. What's my position as I start my commentary? My position, little bit on the right. There's the compass. What compass is it? The political compass questionnaire test thing. And if there's 10 squares, I'm sort of 1 to 2 squares in either in the authoritarian versus freedom XY axis. I'm sort of one or two squares in on each one of the quadrants. So if you want to use that as a measurable model, there you go. So I will, and also I don't have a favourite side, and let's see who won. Anyway, as I say, there was too much respect perhaps. They didn't push each other on contentious statements, ideas, premises. I'd suggest not to get in the quagmire to discuss the foreign policy stuff. So I'll just quickly sum up that piece of the puzzle. They're well versed, at least, in the history of, say, the whole Israeli thing, the whole October 7 thing. So that was good to see. Of course, Shapiro would say the response by Israel should have been all out. And of course, Destiny will be a bit more reserved on that. It's not like you to complain going for a walk, eh? It's not like you, babe. And I've got little Tatiana here with me in case you're listening on the podcast. So, yeah, my second born and my fifth child, my fifth daughter. So, if you want to de-puzzle that. So, more of my interest was on the direction of society, outcomes and all that sort of thing. And this is where there was some speaking past each other. I'll just pass some more people here, bear with me. Well, not too bad. And so they talked past each other a little bit regarding... Morning. So they talked past each other.
God, you must have the strongest pair of legs in town.
Yeah, you know, it just happens.
All the walking you do.
Yeah. So, friendly neighbourhood people. So, let's get back on track, shall I? Where was I with the society and all that? And it didn't take long for Lexi Friedman. Well, actually, yeah, it was near the end, but Lex, he had to just nudge. He had to just stick the needle in to Destiny's misfortune. Yes, I am signalling some not remorse, feeling sorry for Destiny to have the whole world know about his non-monogamous relationship and having a breakup and that sort of thing. But he spoke very positively of his the opportunity that his children have. I'm not sure how many children he has. What's Destiny's real name anyway? So that was good to see regarding his attitude with his children, but not good that Lex Friedman had to bring up that. Not so good at all. And Destiny didn't get upset, and good on him. Even though it was a bit of a hit piece, like a little bit of a dig. See what Destiny does here. Yeah, I think it was a bit of a dig. See, get some out of this well-controlled debate. Let's get some fireworks. Nah, he didn't go into that. So well done to Destiny. So the differences, of course, came out, being someone on the left, but Destiny isn't that far on the left. But certainly Ben Shapiro is far on the right. So there is a bit of a skewing of this ship, where they're sort of leaning on the right hand side of the ship, and it's sort of tilted a little bit that way. Not the ship, maybe the little sailing boat, little 20-foot sailing boat. So that's that sort of quick observation. And when it came to funding schools, Shapiro would suggest, well, you don't get much return, do you? You put millions into the school district. Are you going to get millions worth of outcomes? No. But and where they differed was Destiny suggesting that, hey, I was in an adverse situation as I was growing up, and if I didn't get access to all these great facilities, I wouldn't have ended up where I am. So that's also a fair point, I guess, and a good point for Ben Shapiro, that outcomes, the millions spent doesn't transfer into outcomes, because well observed, well referenced, the whole idea of put everybody in college, because research shows if you go to college you earn more, so put everyone in college and they'll earn more, you see. yeah, so well done on Shapiro to just go whooshka on that. Because this is all about kinetrology, kinetrology, the study of incentives, and the incentives of their behaviour in this debate was well reasoned. They didn't want to be seen as flaky sort of ultra right wing people, or those the woke left either, and they aren't. That even without this debate, whereas it was quite reserved, they're not usually that far on either side of the aisle. So so the incentives were there to be cordial, to be reserved, to have a honest hit out of the two heavyweights in the political divide. The two heavyweights on the left and the right in the alternate media. We're not even talking about mainstream, right? So I guess Ben Shapiro is a bit more on the mainstream, but not certainly. He works for the Daily Wire, of course, so that's still alternate. But many more people know about Shapiro versus Destiny. So when I saw this happen, this debate actually happened, and it was on Lex Fridman, and Lex Fridman was just there, sort of. I could just imagine, I'm the moderator, like I don't know, Brett Weinstein moderating Peterson versus Harris, and Peterson versus Shapiro, when Ben Rubin's sitting there going, no. What can you do when you got these heavyweights? It's like the ref in a boxing match. What can you do? You're just a referee, right? You can't do much. So should I start to summarise who should be declared the winner? Of course, if you are on the right side of the aisle or the left side of the aisle, your team member should win. Therefore, I'm a little bit on the right side of the aisle regarding that political compass test, and therefore Shapiro, being the bright lad that he is, hey, Destiny is quite bright too, and maybe Shapiro should have won because of his consistency, but sorry about the mic. I felt the mic move. Sorry about the if your ears felt it. Destiny did challenge Ben Shapiro on your dogmatic circular sort of tautology to come back to stability, family stability equals two-parent household. Game over. It's the same as the left. Someone on the left saying, my body, my choice. All those sort of stropes of each side of the aisle. So, Destiny got one over on Shapiro there. Shapiro got one over on Destiny when he comes out with the studies that two-parent household, no matter the socio-economic makeup, there's always better outcomes when there's two-parent households, poor, middle class or rich. So Destiny couldn't come back at anything there. One thing where Destiny perhaps should have identified even better is back in the olden days, back 100, 200 years ago, in high proportion of nuclear families, shotgun weddings and the like. They mention shotgun weddings, to stabilise the community, this and that. But that's not a good outcome either, right? That's tyrannical sort of push. You know, whoops, if you had a whoopsie doopsie and you are now ordered to do a shotgun wedding to stabilise the child's future, well, good, but it's not the ideal situation of those two opportunistic lovemakers. So, for Shapiro and Destiny to enter this as to win something, I don't think the strategies they used, their bag of tricks, was there to cause a knockout blow and whatnot. I think there was some epistemic humility in wading through this quagmire of the political divide, and I think they did an okay, reserved sort of job. This is not a 2, 3, 4 hour job and done. This is an ongoing discussion, and the temperament of these two lads is a start to make this conversation continue. The temperament allows for more discussion. So kinesiology wise, their incentives, well, it would have been very well clicked on, that's for sure. Very well clicked on. I bet you it would be, because I clicked on it quick smart. Let's see how much clickbait this would have generated, and so that would have been why even this debate occurred, was because there was demand, right? There was demand. And I think Ben Shapiro would have been a bit more reserved, or not taking on this bait. Maybe it was bait. Destiny, I think, would have been a bit more humble to do such an interview. It showed in how reserved he was. They listened to each other. They didn't talk over the top of each other. Well done. I had to take a double take, like as in I thought, who's talking here? Ben Shapiro was so reserved that that he didn't have his usual rapidity of speech. He wasn't talking 100 miles an hour. He was actually talking, well, not normal pace, but you didn't have to put him down to like 0.75 speed. You didn't have to, you know, you would have been like a 0.95 speed sometimes. You're like, oh, that's Ben Shapiro. He's not going at it like his brain can work at you know, at 1.5 times speed. So, who should I declare? Who should I declare the winner of the great anticipated debate of Shapiro versus Destiny? And I declare the winner should be, is. Who was it? Who do you reckon? I declare Destiny. Destiny, if there is a winner. It wasn't clear to identify a winner, I don't think. So, if we had to pick one, Destiny should be the winner, because he was more humble in his formulation of his arguments, where Ben Shapiro would straight away go, two-parent household, nah, 2 parents. No, 2 parents. So that's why I'm going to do the Destiny. Say, Destiny, you won. I'm just gonna get out of this direct sun. She might Tatiana might complain a little bit. Hey, oh, you got a hat to do it. My hat's there just to keep my hair in place, for goodness sake. I've got full sun on my face, just like Tatiana right now. We need some sun, don't we? And so there you go. Destiny is the winner. With the main reason being more open to argument, acknowledging a deficit in knowledge or concept formation. Shapiro was less humble. Is humble a virtue in this debate? No, you shouldn't be. But in this case, when you got these two mega IQs in the fray, you have to lay down your sword and start, I don't know, playing chess. Or get your pens out, right? And in this day and age, it's not about the pens, it's about the how many gigabytes your feed costs you, or your storage space, like this storage space here. We might be actually entering the next Gutenberg type revolution, where Gutenberg, and then maybe radio, TV, that sort of thing, and then internet, and now with ultra fast and ultra huge broadband of visuals, there's less value in books until you get to non-fiction writing, and that even with that, like there's audio books, right? So yeah. Anyway, and there you go. Shapiro should be the winner. Yeah, agree? Do you agree, kid? So, and how it relates to this channel. How hard does Lex Fridman work to get some of these guests? It's amazing, actually. The quality of his presentation doesn't suggest that he should have that much of a following, but he does, and he gets all the mega guests, and yeah, well, good on him. But he made Shapiro Destiny happen. That's good, right? So yeah. And before I derail further into the abyss with dead air type play, I've declared the winner, my observations, and hopefully there's more of this. It was very positive. I'll sign off there, and it's a good thing that just happened. A popular right side of the aisle commentator and someone from the left respectfully had a talk. Well done. Until the next time, hopefully, until I get this thing out to stop the recording, bye-bye for now.